Hey everyone, I am here with a fun video. We're just gonna make some tall coin envelopes, and I had a few different ideas I wanted to try out, excuse me, for the inserts that you can put into the fancy envelopes. So anyway, let's just get going. All of this pretty much is from the June subscription kit. I'll put a link below if you want it, but it would work with anything that you have. So don't be afraid to use different papers and try something else out if you don't have the subscription kit and don't want to get it. It's just some fun ideas to put in your envelopes. So first of all, this is kind of what the envelope template is going to look like. I've cut, I've inked. Let's go ahead and just put it together. So you're going to fold those two sides in. You can score them first, or you can just fold them. It really will work either way. And you'll notice here, there's not a ton of room to get things out of the envelope. And that's okay if you have tall things going in it. But if you want, then feel free, I can just show you if you want, to just kind of make that a little steeper of a grade down. So just carry it down a little further and round that again if you want it to be just a little steeper. I'm totally eyeballing this. They probably won't match up, but that's okay. I'm just showing you how to get more of an opening there so you can reach things in there a little bit better. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and put a tiny bead of glue here. I'm using my art glitter glue. I like that for holding like cardstock, because I printed these on a lightweight cardstock, and I did print a pattern paper on the inside as well, just so that it's pretty inside that flap. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just stick that down, give it a good press, and that's it. That envelope is made. I wanted to go ahead and collage a little bit on the front just for fun. So I took a piece of ephemera. This is printed on lightweight paper. And I just tore the edges and inked them to add that fun dimension to it. And then I'm just gonna play and kind of collage on here. So we have that. You could turn it into a pocket if you wanted. I didn't think it needed more. I think I'll do my lace next. Let's just do something like that. I want to see the bottom of that paper, so I'm going to bring it up just a hair. And then we have this awesome top hat. I'm going to go ahead and use the art glitter glue because we're putting it up here on this lace. This kit's kind of like, to me, I think of like Father's Day. It could even be a little bit of, little steampunky, a little industrial grunge. This little teeny label, I'll try to get a link. Actually, I haven't even put them in the shop just yet. But I made a collection of different color of just tiny little labels. So that's what this is from. I just felt like it needed like a little number on there and thought that would be fun. All right, so the front of that is now collaged. Obviously, I did not ink here yet because it wasn't folded before. So if you want to ink around that, you can go ahead and do that now. I just love these papers. I love it. Okay, so that is such a cute envelope. I don't know, but if I got that, I would just think, oh, how cool. It's just cool. All right, so now let's go ahead and I wanted to show you what I want to make for inside of this one. So I have two cards. They're the same size. And that's all you need to do this. And then this is just some coffee dyed paper. So I cut the coffee dyed paper a hair, I mean like maybe a 1/4 inch shorter than the card. And then I folded it about the same width as the card, just a touch shorter so it wouldn't stick out. And I just wanted to make a fun like accordion journaling card, I guess, to go in that big fat awesome envelope. So I folded it And I kept this extra, even though it's not quite as long, that's okay. And then I'm gonna glue this guy to the very front. So he's gonna be our, kind of like the cover, I guess, to the accordion album. And I wanted just a simple little quote on there because I didn't want to do much to add any more thickness. So I just have a little quote for a Father's Day kind of a theme. I love it. All right, now, so when you open this, it's gonna just fold out like so, but now I want a back to this folder. So I have this guy here to go on the back. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a nice layer of my favorite glue down, my favorite glue stick. It's the Scotch Permanent. Love it, love it, love it. And it's okay if that doesn't cover the whole card, but then I'm just gonna line him up with the front cover. And so now when you open this, you have it, it will look like this. Lots of journaling space. Now, just to make this kind of fun, I thought it would be fun to add a few little extras. So I think I'll just do that one sideways. So you can like journal around it, but I'm gonna have to. I just have to do a quick touch up on that. Maybe I'll stick with these ones that can, yeah, that'll fit forward. So I'm just gonna put a couple on just for fun. Nothing too crazy. Let's save that one. Let's do this guy. This is just a little hat. And I think I'll just put it over here on the third page. But this would be really cute with some pictures or just some cute little notes and thoughts written down on it. Let's see. I think I'll do just a little bit of stamping just for fun. This was, these are the Tim Holtz stamps. They're actually the ones that, back in that awesome day, that he reached out to me and asked if he could use some images for a stamp collection he was working on. And I was like, yeah, you're Tim Holtz. Oh, look how cute. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm just getting a scratch paper to get some of that extra ink off there. And maybe we'll do some fun little numbers. I'm just decorating it a little. You don't have to do this, but I wanted to give some ideas. And sometimes you get to a point in a project and you're like, oh, I just want a little more. And so maybe this will give you some ideas of some of those things that just kind of are that extra little touch that you've been looking for. I think we need one more number over by the other hat. Actually, I could do a whole bunch on this and that would be fun. So I think I'm pushing too hard on these stamps. They're very absorbent of the ink. There. All right, way fun. Way fun. All right. So now we have our cute little accordion journaling book. We have our cute little hat envelope. That's gonna go right in there and you can see that that sticks up plenty to pull right out. So now you can put that in like a belly band, a tuck spot, a pocket. You could just clip it into your journal. You could use the flap and clip it over the top of a page or over the side of a page and clip it in place. Way versatile. Way fun. So I'm just gonna take that guy out and he can be on display while I make the other one. All right, so we have this one. Again, we're just gonna fold those sides in. Nice little crease. I love these tall coin envelopes. I just think they're so much fun to fill. And I don't know, there's just something about a pretty envelope that just kind of makes my heart just soar. Let's get that out of the way. All right, let's see, for the front of this one, I have to just kind of ink that. So for the front of this one, I wanted to do a teeny tiny little pocket idea just to shake it up a little. And so I have in the kit these cute little labels, and I'm just gonna put teeny tiny brads near the edge. So let's get, maybe that won't work. We'll just poke it here. So I'm getting it pretty close to the edge there. Just a little brad in the center. I already did one side, so you wouldn't have to watch me do two. I'll put that in here. I'm gonna turn that open, and then when I open it, I want it to come along that side so it's not in the way, because I am gonna turn this into a pocket. So I'll kind of show you what I mean. Like so. And tighten it down so it's gonna stay. And then when we put this in the book, I'm gonna go ahead and do art glitter glue along that brad to hopefully kind of keep it in place and also keep it out of the way of the little tuck I'm gonna put in there. So I'm going to put a tiny little bead along the bottom too. So now I've created that into a little teeny tiny pocket. And it's just gonna come right there in the center of that envelope. I'm gonna give it a nice push down and really flatten out those brads. And then I just have this cute little pocket watch thing, and he's just gonna stick right there. So I just thought that would be really fun to just have a tiny little thing you can pull out and write something on the back or whatever. Or even just pull it out and look at it, because it's just so cute. You know what I mean. I know you know what I mean. All right. So now to go in this one, oh yes. Okay. I have 4 of these cards in the kit. They're also the exact same size. You could do this with 4 pieces of any kind of pattern paper that are the same size. Now I layered them this side up and then upside down, up and upside down. And then I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna start with these first 2. And I'm actually going to be using, this is bookbinding tape. You could use any tape, or you could just do like a fabric hinge or a lace hinge, which I'm actually gonna put fabric and then lace over the top of it. But I just really wanted to secure that with the tape. So I'm gonna come down to this next one, and I'm leaving just a teeny tiny space between them so that they have room to kind of bend. Hopefully that makes sense. And you could do this on the other side of the picture if you don't want to cover pictures, but where I'm putting lace over it, I didn't think it would be a big deal. So we did the accordion this way the first time, and now we're doing kind of a flip accordion the other direction, which is also really fun. All right, now I really struggled because I have some of this ticking fabric, and I thought that would be cute, but I was afraid it would add a little too much bulk. So I found this cream lace in my awesome lace stash, and I decided to go with that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a good layer of the Scotch first, and then just on that tape, I'm gonna add a little extra. And then I'm gonna give that a good push. Let that dry for just a minute. Make sure it can fold. And then I'm gonna go ahead and repeat that for both of these other hinges. And, oh, I'm sorry, there's a sunspot in my video. That messes with the lighting. Sorry about that. Wow, I'm grateful for the sun. I had so much fun making this kit, and just I don't know. I love Father's Day. I love the chance to celebrate the awesome men that I have been privileged to know in my lifetime. And the willingness they've always shown me to protect me and to look out for me and support me in what I love. And anyway, it's just one of my greatest blessings in my life. So I love making this kit and celebrating them. All right, so that was super easy. You're gonna just fold that up just like that, like an accordion. Gotta let that dry really good for just a minute. But you can see on the back now we have all, oh, that's funny, that goes the other way. That's okay. Yeah, that's actually perfect for writing on. But I had printed pretty papers on the back. So again, I just wanted to add a couple little bits somewhere on this, just for fun. But wouldn't that be fun to put some cute, like old, well, not old, but black and white photos right there directly on this. And we have this friendly little guy here. He wants to go in too. He's gonna come right here. We're gonna spread out the love. All right, let's see. I think that's enough. So you can see that lace kind of just hides that tape, but that tape will really enforce those seams. Again, you can do that with paper. You can do it with fabric, whatever works for you. But then you're just gonna fold that right up, and you have this cute little thing that can go right there in your envelope. Ta-dum. So there we go. 2 different kind of really fun, easy ways to make a little kind of a notebook for journaling and stuff in your journals. And that was not bad at all. That was pretty easy. So anyway, I'll put the links down below. I hope you try it. If you do, comment about it. I'd love to be able to see them or whatever. I just love to see what you guys come up with in your journals as well. So thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.